Yes, good afternoon again. This na one of favorite farmer, Hassan Benya, the CEO of Celebrity Agricultural Company Limited in Sierra Leone. This particular video, definitely I go for talk am both in English and Creole, so that at least people can able understand waiting at the try for talk. So definitely I go forget a mix. So I dey use Creole definitely majority. I follow able share the knowledge. So if you dey live, you can ask questions, you can comment, and also be part of the discussion. So today, as you see, the topic is about learning from experience, about livestock farming experience in Sierra Leone. So this is an experience from Celebrity Agricultural Company Limited, a farm that is located in the Putloko axis, which can be accessed along the Waterloo Highway to Songo. So, Celebrity Farm, just a brief discussion, background. Celebrity Farm started in 2020, so, but gets a registration in 2025. Yeah. So, Celebrity Farm, now a farm we I started in a backyard. The major focus more was livestock farming and then also crop farming. So these are the two main areas I will really focus. Over the years, I think see my experience as a farmer just shows say farming is expensive. Yes, farming is expensive. As long as you really want to go into farming of any kind, except subsistence farming, but farming that you need a structure, that needs a large scale supply, you know, a farming that is really sustainable, it really need funds. And at the end of the day, it need total dedication. So I believe say this is an opportunity for the land. So my experience as a farmer clearly shows say you can get the money, that is one. Then also you go forget the heart. You need to get the courage to continue the farming. You can have the money, but at the same time, if you don't have the courage, and the dedication, definitely you can't. Because let's start from the human resource. So the human resource, the one of the biggest challenge in livestock farming. Yes, because these guys, you can employ anybody. You come, you train them, for let take care of your farm, but before you marry, at the end of the day, see, attire no go able. Yes, and anybody wey dey into farming, people feel like say these people are rich. That is the biggest thing. As long as you move from the city or anywhere, no sooner they see you, they tell you say, this is get money. But that is not the story. So if you want to become a sustainable farmer, you go for able how you dey balance, educate people along you side, tell them say this farm what I dey do am for long term investment. As of now, I dey use my resources. I expect to forget, but like e go for take me time. So as a celebrity farmer who I don farm start for farm since 2020 to 2026 now, I can tell you see there is no profit. But I've spent more than 50,000 US dollar in the investment then, starting from land and other things. But up to date, I not still able gain within our hands. So my advice as for me experience is this, just like we are talking about the human resource. So the human resource, you don't for hesitate for hire and fire. That are one. Two, you for always get the intention for also train you staff them and then also don't hesitate for motivate them. It is not always about the salary, but the motivation. When you go now the farm, give them something, show them responsibility, show them commitment, motivate them. That is the first point. Then also after the human resource, we go to the surveillance system. The surveillance system very porous in this country. That one I can tell you. When it comes to animal health, you know, I get experience in epidemiology. I train. I'm not an epidemiologist, but I get a surveillance background, fast surveillance background, and I also get infection prevention control background and also myself as an analyst at the same time workforce development specialist. So I don't work within the public health circle. I can tell you say the surveillance system for animal health very strong. According to US Center for Disease Control and WHO, I don't day in Sierra Leone when we don't do several assessments, then we'll try for look at the surveillance structure for animal health as against human health. So somebody who don't we don't be part of that particular assessment then in Sierra Leone, we call them the joint external evaluation. This is part of the US Center for Disease Control surveillance workforce. So from the various assessments the world don't do since from 20, the first assessment we did was 20 after Ebola. We did the first assessment I think in 2018. I can tell you, see, the surveillance system up to date for human health don't improve, but for animal health, they don't. So when I talk about improve for animal health, we did, I mean, for human health today around 3 to 4 points, whereas for animal health, we did less than 2%. Will not even pass because I don't know when I get for two because these assessments are being done on 4 years basis. But in Sierra Leone, at the end of the day, within the country, they do it every 2 years. So this they tell you. So the surveillance system very poor. So you as a farmer, livestock farmer, you get for land, try for ask colleagues them, people them, and then train you, then you train your staff them. Then they will help you. The challenge when I faced was I lost a lot of animals over the years. Even this 2025, at the early stage, I not lost any animal. But at the ending, I lost close to 40 animals, especially goats and sheep. They die. The surveillance system. You can call the vets definitely challenge. They don't get the resources for good. Sometimes, as somebody who gets surveillance background, when my animal just die, I dey feel like say I dey isolate am, go bury am, I dey keep am somewhere, I try for call so that dem go able check if dem go able can take the sample for let dem go and check up. And we have very good lab in this country when Ede Makini we dey check the surveillance system of the animal health. You get me? Within a check up. So we expect say the veterinaries therefore able can take sample and move away those animals, let them go sample. But definitely challenges because we feel like say somebody will get experience as maybe the animal will don't die of anthrax because I don't get animal where at the end of the way it die, blood the common in nose. So the surveillance system very poor. If you know you will put things in place because even you dey train this surveillance, these people you found guard them for surveillance, but they not get that particular challenge. I mean that particular know-how. Let them look at this animal, we eat him up. Let them know say this particular animal, the way I eat him up, so something happen. Because animal not for eat him up unconsciously, it dey show problem. Animal in body not for done that way it dey show problem because you get to look at the body condition score of your animal. If your body condition score of your animal dey less than 2, or two or even three in the show because three na in the cut off line. You get three to four, five probably not it. But if you did one, two, there's a problem. You need to observe that animal. But those guys at the farm they don't understand. So I really get problem with that. Some animal at the end of the day, they cough. You know, the Igbo isolate them. At the end of before you marry, that one rain cough, it lead to other thing. It share to the other animal. All of them died. So your surveillance system for very strong. If you're not strong at the end of the day, you dey lost animals. Then the other point we go for do about feeding. Of course, rainy season, you get a lot of animals within the feed. Then they get grass. Grass they grow. But dry season, I can tell you, majority of my animals them then die in dry season more than rainy season. Yes, they die in dry season more than rainy season. This is because the number of the animals they will get, the feed not enough for let you able sustain them. And this they affect mostly the sheep. The sheep in body much more bigger than goats. Goats they able eat small is satisfied, but sheep in body is so big that at the end of the day, it need more food, it need more pasture. Most of my sheep they wouldn't die now because of hungry. You see them put it down, then die. So you get for you prepare your animal, you get for you prepare your feed. As I dey speak today, as a farmer at Celebrity Farm, I get one machine. I get two machine. I get chaff cutter and also I don't get pellet machine. But now my biggest challenge is motorcar. How I for able go outside, go take them, feed them, come put them in my store, crush them, and feed me animal. Na my biggest challenge. That so, if you want to start a livestock farming, think around this. One, the human resource, no hesitate for hire and fire. Two, the surveillance structure we had to talk about. You get me? You get for really be able for the surveillance structure. Then at number two. Then number three number three talk come to feeding. Of course, yes. Number two, surveillance. Number three, feeding. So if you able to take care of those things, one, the human resource, two, the surveillance, then three, the feeding. Which are able get opportunity for making your own feed and feed the animal, definitely you dey strive. Then number four, your marketing. As for we the livestock farmer, we believe say we animal length will begin grow before we start for market. Now the biggest problem this we dey face. And I believe say some of we don't dey face am. Even if you see some animals then they come the animal dem, but for let them buy am na hook. We need to get a system wherein at the end of the day we able buy animal them, we store them, you get to we refrigerate them, then from there people that want will sell. But that's not the biggest challenge we dey go through a lot as a livestock farmer. So if you want to start livestock farming, focus on this. Then also the other key point, if you are not committed for do your monitoring as a livestock farmer where you start, if you're not committed, you feel like say you have to do hard work, choose between goat and sheep where you start and cow. I will advise you, let's start with sheep. If you able get a feed, sheep go better. So please think around this. So I just want to tell you and say, sheep, you go able sheep they able be in weather. But at the end of the day, if the feed not enough again, it will die. As of today, previously I don't lost more goats from 2020 to 2023. I lost more goats than sheep. But from 2022 to 2025, I don't lost more sheep than goats. The reason why I lost more sheep now as a result because I'm not able to provide them enough feed for feed them. So I believe say with this little video when we are on pool, I believe say some of una don't learn from the little experience. I go for to share a lot experience as we go along. As we go along. So I want for tell una plenty thank you. I appreciate una. Anybody will join, we go for watch this video. Let you know say celebrity agricultural company. It is salon. It owned by a local Hassan Benyan, the CEO. And as of today, the biggest challenge is vehicle. Yes, there's I've never ever get any fund from anybody for supporting my family. I've been doing it individually from the morning that I'm working as a public health farmer. Yes, I'm not working for government, neither I'm working for somebody that is government related. I'm working for an NGO, and I'm getting the money from the NGO, my simple salary, day to day, then from there I put. Then the little skill that I get as an analyst, people give me some work, I do, then I take go put in the farm. So I've not benefited over the last 5 years. But I believe one thing, there is consistency, there is structure. I've learned a lot hard way. I've learned the hard way. I've learned the hard way. The experience where I get today, nobody can buy. If you get money, you want to start livestock farming, take this information what I don't give you. To be honest, you succeed. If you get the human resource well, you get your surveillance well, you get your feeding well, I dey tell you, see, every 6 months, you dey able fatten animal and you able sell animal. You dey make profit. On that note, I want to say thank you to everyone who joined. I want to appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. See you.